Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And okay, I said my favorite boss battle was coming up. Stairwell of the Giant. Right here. Doesn't seem like a real spot for a boss battle, but it does look like something's going to be... Oh boy. You come at last. You cannot stop the Giant of Babel. Ha ha ha, now is the time. For the death of you all. That's right. We battle all 4 of the Elemental Lords in the same battle. Indeed. Master Zemus blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. You have taught us the power of joining forces. That is what we will do. Now, allow me to restore your strength. I did that in the last part. Were you not paying attention, Rubicante? Okay, fine. You restored our HP and MP that were both already completely full. But, yep, we have their theme music. You battle them one at a time, though. And they do retain the weaknesses that they had before. So, yeah, you're going to be weak to fire, so you can be weak to fire. I just love team-up battles like this, you know? These enemies that we fought earlier in the game come back and they teamed up and they're stronger than ever. We could use that Faraga. I think I also got stuck here a little bit as a kid. Playing on the Super NES version. Yes, level 3 spells will do full damage to these guys. Rydia doesn't have all of those yet, so that's unfortunate. Usually after the... okay. And we just set a Fyra to use on Rubicante. That's not going to go well for us. But Blizzaga's going to hurt him a lot. The way to undo Cecil's damage there. I should be using Flood with Edge. What am I doing? Ah, he's using Fyraga now. Thank you. He's also going to use his Inferno, but he's going to use it on everybody. And there's a nice Blizzaga. Oh, you have Blizzaga as well. Let's use that. Oh, Glare. Glare, it's Inferno in the DS version. I remember when I first saw him, and I saw him use Glare on everybody, and I just flipped out because I thought it was going to do like 2,000 damage to everybody. Well, that Fyra was weak. He should be just about done here. Typically, if there's 2 level 3 spells. I'm used to having Rydia with all the level 3 spells by this time. Well, that didn't always happen either when I played the Super NES version. I really don't want to use more of Fusolia's magic. Aha! And we have Cagnazzo now. And you cannot take down the water that's surrounding him. He will remain in that state the whole battle. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. This calls for your Kuraja. I want to make sure everyone's at full or nearly full when he does this tsunami. And there's a Blitz. That'll hurt him too. And Barbarcia, who is permanently in this form. Now, Barbarcia, she will do... She's actually weak to Holy. So we'll go ahead and do that. She's not weak to any of those, the 3 basic elements. So we're going to go ahead and summon Bahamut, since we have that. Also did not typically come here with Bahamut. Another thing Barbarcia will do, in case she doesn't get to show it off, is she'll use Maelstrom, which will essentially, it's a tornado on everybody, and it's purple, and you can't avoid it. And so everybody will be left with single-digit HP. That's fun. But Barbarcia is the last one, so here's a Mega Flare, and there's a Holy following it up. She's not going to survive this. Ah, she didn't even survive the Mega Flare. That was one of the things I always loved as a kid, is summoning Bahamut. That's what made Rydia my favorite character. Master Zemus. Please, one last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiants. That's the last of the 4 Elemental Lords. We'll see. You know what I think would be a cool idea is take the Elemental Fiends from the original Final Fantasy and then have them team up with the Elemental Lords from this Final Fantasy, because they were all different. In the original Final Fantasy, you had Lich for the Earth, Marilith for Fire, Kraken for Water, and Tiamat for Wind. We have full... What am I doing? It'd be neat to see them team up with the Elemental Lords from this game, and then maybe give them, you know, a third buddy, a new set of Elemental Lords that you fight, and then have them all team up and have like all 3 of the Earth guys on the screen at once. I don't know. Maybe someone's done that somewhere, and I'm just not aware of it. Maybe Final Fantasy has done that somewhere and I'm just not aware of it. I don't know. I just think that would be a cool idea. But like I said, I'm a sucker for team-up battles. Ambush! This is a horrible battle to get ambushed on. Come on, guys. Don't you know we have another boss battle to do right in this next room? We can't be wasting our time on you guys. Well, now we have to heal up again. We'll use Cecil for this because, well, Cecil's just going to be attacking. We have 2 people that know white magic. So if we need them to heal, they can be the ones that heal. Alright. The CPU of the Giant. And this is kind of a unique boss battle. You have to fight it differently in the DS version, which I kind of appreciate that, but I got stuck on this for so long in the DS version. Yes, we have to destroy the defense node first because it can heal the CPU. In the DS version, you want to attack, yeah, it'll restore, and it will restore very quickly, so yeah. DS version, you want to destroy the attack node. CPU casts Reflect on itself, so you can't do that. Oh, wow, you're gone already, huh? Okay. But basically, the attack node would go so quickly, and it would do 1,000 plus to your whole team, if not more. And it would, most of the time, it would get 2 shots off before you could kill it, or before Rosa would even get 1 turn, you know, depending on the luck. And that's why I didn't like it. If you kill both, the attack node and the defense node, the CPU will revive them. And we don't want that. So yeah, stick with physical attacks. There will be points where it has its... there'll be points where the CPU might have its reflect down momentarily. You could use a party-wide thing like Quake, something that can't be... I don't think Quake would work on these guys because they're levitating. You could use a summon, but the problem with that is you'll kill the attack node. Kill the attack node, and, well, CPU is just going to revive both. It also might do Globe 99, which is just an instant death thing that can't really be avoided. At least it did that in the DS version. I remember using that technique in the DS version, the CPU did, and I was super upset about that as well. Yeah, I got stuck at the CPU battle for quite a while, and I ended up winning, again, because of luck. Because I happened to be able to knock out the attack node before it could completely kill my party. That was really about it. Yeah, that was not a fun fight. But this battle, really not much to it. You know, they're not gonna do super massive damage to your team. So I don't think I've ever really lost this fight in either in the Super NES or this version. Or the PSP version, for that matter. Because, yeah, this damage output is pathetic. But, DS version, not so much. And the damage output is just ridiculous. There's nothing you can do about it other than hope your guys get to go first and hope that you can kill the thing before it kills you. Well, now that the gloves are off, we can use whatever spells we want. I like Flare. Flare is probably my go-to black magic spell for the game. 50 MP, it's kind of hefty, but not super much, but it has a super short casting time and does a ton of damage. We stopped it. And the Giant of Babel is done. Why you? It's Golbez. How dare you destroy the giant? You. And he's going to confront... Fusoya is going to confront him. Do I know you? You have to look deep inside yourself. You have to realize who you really are. Stop it. You must wake up. And Fusoya did something. It was actually a crystal that he ended up holding up. Some sort of crystal. What came over me? Why was I filled with so much hatred? You have regained your true self. Now, do you remember your father's name? My father is Kluya. What? Then you must be Cecil's... You two are brothers? My brother. You were Zemus's puppet in his plan. He was using you with his hypnotic powers. You were chosen because you have the blood of a Kluya, a Lunarian coursing through your body, which made it easier for you to be controlled. But to make you fight against your own flesh and blood... That's enough. I was fighting against my own brother? All of this hate is against my own flesh and blood? You're my... I wonder why you were chosen. It easily could have been me, as I also have Lunarian blood. I was chosen because of the seeds of evil that lay inside me. Zemus saw that evil, and he helped it grow. And Cecil was a Dark Knight. Where are you going? To find Zemus. I'll settle this. Wait. I, too, am a Lunarian, just like Zemus. I will join you. Goodbye, Cecil. Is this what you want, Cecil? Golbez is never coming back, you know that, right? Aren't you going to do anything? He's your brother. My brother. Yes. Although it's not really explained, there's an extra scene. We might be in trouble. We have to get out of here. Cecil. I guess I'll explain the plot a little bit later. We have to deal with this now. What are you doing? We need to find a way out. This way. It's Kane! Oh no, we're not falling for that again. You do realize if Golbez just became a good guy, then Kane's no longer going to be evil, right? We can talk later. Right now, we have to get out of here. Hurry! Finally, I was able to regain my true self. I don't expect you to forgive me after all I've done. Of course we're not going to forgive you. That giant was practically your doing. Stop it. Rosa? It's not Kane's fault. You saw how Zemus had control even over Golbez. Golbez too? Golbez is Cecil's older brother. A Lunarian named Zemus was controlling Golbez, taking advantage of the Lunarian blood he carries. Golbez and Fusoya went to the moon to destroy Zemus. Golbez is Cecil's brother? Yes, they've said it a bunch of times, but how come Cecil and Golbez... Well, Golbez was under Zemus's control. Then I, too, should follow them to give Zemus what he deserves. I hope you don't end up betraying us again. If that happens, kill me as well. Strong words from Kane there. But I appreciate it. I'll go too. I want to give this guy a piece of my mind. Edge. I'll go. I'll go too. To the moon. Cecil. Rosa, Rydia, you two stay here. The three of us will go. I can't put you in this kind of danger. But Cecil... Yeah, but Cecil is right. That's not fair. Please, you have to get off the lunar whale. Guys? Cecil? You kids won't be much help anyway. You do realize... Who are you calling kids? You do realize Rosa's the one that was keeping the whole party alive for... Just stay put, okay? Cecil. Kane. Edge. We're going to the moon without Rosa or Rydia. This doesn't seem smart. And they land us here to do another talking scene. Let's go. I don't want to go from there. Rosa. Get out of the way, Rosa. No. You have to take me with you, otherwise I'm not moving. Why are you doing this? I want to be with you. I don't care what happens as long as I'm with you. Rosa. I guess we have no choice. Well, aren't you a ladies' man? Alright, Rosa, I'll protect you with my life. And more kissing time. It worked! So apparently those two were just hiding in the exit shaft the whole trip. That doesn't seem like the safest thing to do. I told you before that this was everyone's war. Besides, I'm the only one who can summon creatures to help us. Rydia, you too? Alright, let's all go. After all, this is everyone's war. But new to this is this scene. This is new content for the Game Boy Advance version compared to Super NES. You may now change party members at the Hall of Prayers in Mysidia. So yes, normally in the Super NES version and in the DS version, these 5 would be your final team to take with you. We gotta fix this, because this is not going to work for us. Doesn't work, I say. And I still want Rosa. I still like the White Mage higher up. But, yeah. So we can go back and switch characters. Well, who can we switch with? We can get Yang, Edward, the twins, and Sid. So that gives you a lot of choices with what you want to be doing. So let's go switch the characters. Now you may be thinking, well, let's go switch the characters first, and then I'll tell you what you might be thinking. And to do that, you go behind the crystal room up to this area. Anyone you want, you just talk to them. I knew it, I knew it! You just say who you want to switch with. They did gain levels along with the rest of the team. I want to take Sid. I want to take Edward. Edward, who does not even have 1,000 HP yet. He has lower HP than Rydia at this point. Porum. I want to take Porum. You cannot swap Cecil out of your party. That's one thing you cannot do. And I'll take Palom. I'll come back for Yang later, but I do want a Black Mage. And once you swap characters, Elder, for the first time, you're going to get this scene as well. Don't be pushing Rosa. Please come down and tell me what's going on. The mountain of ordeals. What of Mount Ordeals? The whole mountain is covered in a sinister cloud. A sinister cloud? Could it be? I see. Thank you for the report. Cecil, may I have a word? Here in Mysidia, there's an old legend. When the time comes to endure a new trial, a path will appear on the Mountain of Ordeals. It signifies change, but change of what? I do not know. Are you up to the challenge? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's okay. That's all they're going to tell us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. You may be thinking, but you left these guys with, you know, look at his stats. Only 88 attack power. You have, well, we could give him that, but that's not a good thing to give. Well, we can give him black belt. That's better than the Bard's tunic. But look at this. Look at this equipment. It's not productive. It's outdated. It's old. Especially Edward. Look at that 35 attack. He can use arrows? Yeah, okay. I guess he could also be a archer. He's not going to be an archer. So what can we do about that? Well, we could go around to the places. I said I was going to give Edward... I'm giving him the silver apples. And I'm going to give him the golden apple as well. He needs the health. Others, not so much. We need to rearrange some magic on here. Because look at all this magic. The twins, one advantage that they have over Rosa and Rydia is that they'll learn... Do I want to put that there? I don't know. I don't know where I'm putting anything. They'll learn the higher level white and black mage spells before... case we need that again. Float. Float's a good thing to have. They'll learn the, even though Purim has 4 spells left to learn, they'll learn those spells a lot sooner than Iridia or Rosa would. Look at this. Palom already has Quake, to give you an idea. Quake, Bio, yeah, has the Aga spells as well, so let's get those up here. Basically, the ones that I want to use are going to be coming up. Stop has been kind of a nice spell for us this game. Break. And Osmos. The rest we don't really need. Quake is actually going to be an important spell pretty soon here. Alright, so we're going to travel to Mount Ordeals in style. With a airship with a drill on it. Of course. I just wanted another excuse to fly around in that. So we go to Mount Ordeals, and immediately upon entering, we get this scene. And it opened up a new doorway for us. Preemptive strike? Okay, I'm running. These guys aren't going to be worth much right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we have a new doorway here. What does this do? Well, we're going to find out next time.